ser um personagem, né? O tipo, meu, vai molhar muito, né?
speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. Seaworld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world, and we're so excited to share their stories with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication.
Ele tinha que ser o personagem
Not just size and strength,
do parque, né?
they're placed at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, an apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is what makes the killer whale the ocean's top predator. Scientifically, they're known as Orcas orca, but they're more commonly referred to as killer whales. Well, here at Seaworld, we call them each by their name. And that is Katina,
negocinho dele dobrado.
Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo is our youngest whale, and he is just 14 years old. And our oldest whale is his mother named Katina, who's also the leader or the matriarch of our pod here. Now, at Seaworld, our animal training techniques create a language language between us as trainers and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They'll even learn to participate voluntarily in their very own healthcare. Now, one of the very first healthcare, or what we call husbandry behaviors that we train the whales, is a position in which we ask them for a voluntary blood sample. Now, you'll notice that we have a female killer whale coming over here named Lonnie. She's going to demonstrate the slide-out area, the position that we train the whales to be in for the blood sample. She's rolled over ventrally or upside down. She's presenting to all of us her tail flukes right here. Not only does that give us a great view of her whole body, but also access to blood vessels that we'll easily be able to see on the white undersides of her tail flukes. Our veterinarians collect the blood sample at least once a month. And the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed, just like she demonstrated. Now, another really important diagnostic is weighing the whales. We're able to weigh our killer whales here by asking them to slide their entire bodies out of the water onto a giant killer whale size scale. Now, it looks like we have Malia coming over to demonstrate this position right here in the slide out. You'll notice when she slides up that her tail is still down in the water. That area is called her peduncle, and it is her powerhouse. In fact, natural athletic behavior that we see in all killer whales is the ability to lift the peduncle muscle with such force she can turn completely around before re-entry. But to make sure we get an accurate weight, we will ask Malia to lift it all the way up and out of the water. Training that posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so that we know our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity.
O trabalho deles são do show, famoso, show business.
For the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
Hello, everybody! I'm over here on the left side of the stadium. Did you guys know killer whales love to play? Well, they actually learn a lot by playing, but also through mimicry and observation, and we're going to put that to the test today with our killer whale family and all of you. So, are you guys ready to have some fun? All right, amazing. Everybody on this side of the stadium with me, I need your help. Would you please stand up right where you're at? We are playing a killer whale-sized game of follow the leader with Katina and Jacob. Now, here is your instruction. In just a moment, I'm going to have you raise an arm up to the sky and give Katina a wave, and then check out what she does, all right? She's going to be watching you guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3, wave at her! And she's waving back! Thank you guys for participating. You can all have a seat. Now, as you can see, Katina was watching you guys all very closely. Killer whales are very curious animals that can be seen jumping and spy hopping just to get a better look around. And Malia is on her way to demonstrate that with the behavior that we call a bow. So will you please give her a great big cheer when you see her? Here she comes! That was pretty amazing, but we have an even bigger jump planned for all of you. So on your feet, everybody on this side of the stadium, it is your turn with Milani and Haley. All right, now here is your hand signal. One hand to the sky, just like this. When I say go, you're gonna slap your thigh and throw it back up. Ready, set, go! Good job, you guys. That was a great breach signal. Now the Lonnie's on her way. Killer whales breach for a lot of different reasons. Sometimes it's to scratch an itch or to stun their prey, but mostly it's simply just to show off.
Nossa, ganhou monte de peixe.
Seaworld's research and observations of these killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period for a pregnant killer whale is about 17 months. That is information that would be impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some information can only be obtained through field research. And that is why Seaworld will partner with organizations like the Norwegian Orcas Survey and NOAA to advance global education. We have learned that killer whales are powerful animals. Perhaps the best expression of that power
whale could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will teach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice floes. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales eat the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So killer whales make waves when they hunt, and they use their powerful tail fins to stun their prey. You're all about to see a demonstration. For our killer whales, it's a high-energy activity session. But for all of you, it means it's time to get wet!
Nossa! Olha lá indo embora. Ah, indo embora lá. Deve ser tipo brasileiro que não sabia ler inglês, sabe que aqui molha. O pessoal saindo. Olha lá, vai lá na frente agora.
Single day. In the wild, their diets will depend on where they're located and the time of year, but unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having serious impacts on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful resource and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
Isso não é uma baleia azul, bebê.
Can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written. And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we